Listen only mode.
Hey everybody, how you guys doing out there? Say something to me. Question box, say something. Let me know y'all can hear me. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Good. Good. Well, hey, I really appreciate you guys being on here, taking some time out of your busy day to spend it with us. I really do appreciate your time, and that time is going to be well worth it because we got a real special treat for you guys today. It was a couple of weeks ago. I was down in New Orleans for a seminar, and I met this guy Ryan. Actually, like pretty much as soon as I got there, it was a group of us. It was Andrew Fox, Con, Dave Miz, and a bunch of us over there. And so as soon as I met this guy, like I was like, he seems really sharp. It's just the stuff he was talking about, stuff he was saying, was really sharp. And so, and besides that, he was a really fun guy. And so I got a chance to kind of talk to him and ask him, what he was doing. And he told me that he was like ranking and taking over these markets using Google Hangouts. And I was like, I had like never heard about that or even the any SEO benefits of Hangouts. And so he started like showing me some stuff. Like we went to Google and he was showing me some different keywords where he was just dominating the market. And this wasn't any keywords; these were keywords that were for like really like big market financial terms, stuff like commercial loans and insurance and stuff like that, or like school construction and like this stuff that's like the deals are worth like going up into the hundreds of millions. I mean, just really big deals. And so even if you get a little piece that you're talking millions of dollars. So I was naturally I was intrigued. And so I told him that I was like, man, like when we get back, let's do a webinar because I don't really cover a whole lot of SEO. In fact, I don't ever cover any SEO. We're all about paid traffic, but I know I have people on my list that are interested in SEO. And this was just interesting anyway because he has software that automates the whole thing. So hey, even if you are crushing it with paid traffic, still might be worth a look. I'm definitely taking a look at it as well. So it's a real fun, dude, man. We tore up New Orleans just the whole time. We had a blast and everything. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Ryan McKinney, aka Rymac.
Yo, hey, what's up, Greg? I appreciate that introduction. And dude, yeah, we tore up Urban. Like we had a great time. We were swapping war stories about business and stuff. Um, you know, a fantastic time. I want to do this. Let me make sure that my audio is good over here. So, guys, I do have the chat box up over on another screen. You should see the big Daredevil marketing logo. Okay, you should see that. Let me move this around. Can you hear me? Guys, this is always interesting to me. Every time I present this call, which has been a handful of times, I just like to see where's everybody at in the world? Is everybody in the U.S.? 2 o'clock for the UK bubbas. This is your evening. It's a shitty time for Australians. It's like 4 in the morning over there. I do a lot of these. So what we got? What's up, Joseph? Northern Toronto. Sounds cold. Screw Toronto. The Netherlands. There you go. Nice. SoCal. You're lucky, right? What's going on, Carl, Jacob, Mark, Sean, Andrea? I'm glad you guys showed up, and it just shows a lot. It speaks a lot to Greg and his character that this many people show up and trust him, especially to bring me on and teach something that he doesn't teach. Kansas City, what's up, Philip? Singapore, nice. Dallas, Texas, nice and warm. I'm in Columbia, South Carolina, and it is abnormally freaking cold today. I was just taking my dog out for a walk, and I was just like, nope, you're getting a 30-second walk. Go pee and let's go back inside. This is ridiculous, right? So, Lexington, close to home, Angel. Not far away, right? So I'm in Columbia. It's rainy today. Yeah, isn't it cold? Isn't it cold here? So, but hey, if you guys are ready, I know it's 7 past the hour. I'll just go ahead and start rocking this thing. Let me pull over my PowerPoint here. I just want to make sure I got to move this over, and let's get rid of Jing. I don't need Jing for this call. Yes, by Jing. And then let's get this up over, and now you should see a big Daredevil Marketing. It says daredevilmarketing.com. This is the very first page of the slide. Yep, Night Kingdom. Awesome. Perfect. Everybody's tracking. We're seeing. We hear me. Okay, perfect. So, guys, today we're going to talk about dominating search engines with YouTube and live Google Hangouts. Okay, guys, and we're going to get really deep into this. That's me right there in the middle, speaking at my event we had last year, where I was actually talking about incentivizing people and how I've built different businesses purely based on incentive stuff, and it had nothing to do with SEO or Hangouts. On the left, that's my partner, Robert Stooks in Daredevil Marketing. He actually founded Daredevil Marketing, asked me to be his partner a couple years ago, and it's worked out well. So at the end of this, if you decide to look us up, just don't be surprised when you see Robert around, because it's Robert and I in Daredevil Marketing. We have one other, her name is Emily. She is an operations manager. You may see her around as well. It's important for you guys to understand what you're about to see and learn. This stuff is extremely new, okay? And we're pulling away the curtain to give you a look at what we're doing and actually testing and getting results with right now. Guys, I could show you something I did earlier today as a test with somebody else and just show you just how quick Google pays attention to these things and how easy this is going to be for you guys. Now, I'm going to show you this slide now. We call this a Daredevil Marketing mad scientist stuff, and mainly because we just want to put that cool image into a PowerPoint, and then we had to put text. So, but what I will do, okay, guys, what I will do, I want everybody on the call, if you're not looking, I see an attentive meter right here, so I can see if you're looking at the screen or not. I need everybody to look. A little bit later, I'm going to come back to this picture. I'm going to say, hey, does this make sense now? And I'll need just a simple yes or no, right? So, to our knowledge, guys, no one else is using these methods and these ways to accomplish what we've been able to accomplish, unless you've been a part of my private free training, such as Greg and a few of my other friends who've invited me on to teach this stuff. No one else is doing it, okay? No one else is doing it unless they've learned from me. Now, I need you guys to remember to take notes, write down questions, give your full attention. Guys, let me tell you, I see the chat box, okay? So if you type something in the chat box right now, I'm going to see it. Now, if I see it and I think it's pertinent to what we're talking about, I'm going to go ahead and address it. But if I don't think it's pertinent to what we're talking about, I still want to answer your question. I just will do it at the end, okay, guys? So if you put a question in the chat box, I need that. I want that. I want your interaction. Just if I don't answer right away, please hold to the end. I have nowhere to be. I'm unemployed, okay? So we can sit here all day and answer questions. But give me your full attention. Now it's time to get rid of all distractions, guys. Now it's time to close the door, put Barney on for the kids, put them down for their nap. You know, get rid of whatever it is that you're going to do and go ahead and grab your favorite beverage. Okay, right now is the time to do that. For me, I was telling earlier, usually I like to have a beer or two on these calls, but it's vodka and OJ for me today, guys. I hope nobody's mad at me for that. Vodka and OJ.
You already know what it is for me.
Yeah, Patron for you. Yeah. So I'm pouring mine right now. Now's the time to do it because we're about to get into it. Lighting up a cigar, says James. Big Paul says nice. Kettle One and pineapple. Well, look, I got vodka and OJ. I usually would drink beer, and my go-to drink is Jack. I'm all out of everything, and all that was left in my house is vodka. So that's what we got. All right. So let me pour that drink there, and then we're good. So distractions are gone. Okay. This is my guarantee to you. This is my guarantee to you guys. Okay. I'm going to tell you exactly how to dominate the search engines with Google Hangouts and YouTube marketing. Okay? You give me 60 more minutes. I'm not going to leave anything to chance. Nice. Dirty Martini, says Chris. Alex is lighting up. Perfect. Perfect. Jamel's with us too. Reggie's with us too. Right? So, give me 60 minutes, guys. I'll leave you nothing to chance. Hey, take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this and call me on my bullshit if you think that at the end of this call that I didn't provide any value or content. You can't walk away with a new trade. Take a screenshot, I promise. Now, this is a warning. I use adult language. If this offends you, now is the time to leave. Please don't chase me down on Facebook and say, damn, your content was awesome. I can't believe you said shit, though. You know, I just went through this the other day, right? So if it offends you, now's your time to leave because of curse. But if you want to stick around and you're offended by cursing, say, it's okay, he's a professional, if that helps you feel better about me having a potty mouth, right? Now, two hot chicks kissing. Two hot chicks kissing. This will get rid of the rest of the people that will easily get offended. So let's just wait on those guys, and then we'll get down to the real shit, right? Bombay and tonic, nice. Just grabbed. Love it. D thinks it's hot. Yusuf, yep. Got your attention, right? Let's see. Look at that, Greg. None of your people left, Greg. Normally I get like 2 or 3 people to leave when I do that.
Hey, my people hard. Man. They hardcore, man.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. All right, cool. So here we go. Who am I? Who is Rymac? You know, my full name is Ryan McKinney. Everybody just calls me Rymac, so that's easy, right? From the top left, that's me and my beautiful fiance. Her name is Brenda. We're Saints fans. That was on a Sunday fun day one day. Little selfie picture, right? That's me in the top left. The next two pictures are my four kids. I have four boys. 10, 7, 4, and 1. That's right. I reproduce every 3 years. Who dat, Mitch? Who dat, right? Those are my four boys. 10, 7, 4, and 1. Okay? The top right, you have my dog. It is a Schnauzer Shih Tzu mix, so I call him a Shitzer. My fiance Brenda, she hates it. She swears up and down he is a Schnauzer. He's a Shitzer, right? No wonder you curse. Okay, right? Yeah, that's right. I got four boys. No wonder you curse, right? It's perfect. Now, make us a basketball team exactly. I got 2 years to get that fifth one in. Then you see the top represents. What is it that we do this for, guys? Like, what is it that makes you tick? That the top row's it for me. That's my family. Without them, I probably am just a jackass in jail doing some dumb shit or whatever, because I wasn't the best of teen, and we'll get into that in a minute. But that's what makes me tick. That's what I do this for, right? Okay. The bottom represents my freedom. You guys recognize that fine-looking gentleman on the left, bottom left, in the black hat? Yes, that's me. That's right. Right? But that was Greg and I. We were just in Bourbon Street just last week and a half or 2 weeks ago. Where was that? I don't even know where that was, but it was on Bourbon Street, right? But that was us hanging out and having a good time, okay? Now, in the middle, that's the house. Right now, I'm giving you this live training call from my house, okay? And why am I proud of the house? That's a self-made house. I was able to do that out of thin air and create income on my own as an entrepreneur. And so I'm proud that I can put my family in a house like that, okay? And then in the bottom right is just a picture of a hotel suite, because one day I was bored and I went to the beach, because we can do, Greg and I in positions in our life, we can do stuff like that. So the bottom sort of represents my freedom, okay? So the top, we got family. The bottom, we got freedom. Those are the two things I do this for. Your reasons for wanting to do this may be different, but for me, this is me, a visual representation. My job description, guys, this is what it boils down to, okay? I started off in 2011 basically arbitraging Fiverr gigs for a few bucks here and there. But at the end of the day, I connect people with problems to their solution. It's usually via the internet. What does that mean, guys? I don't care if you're a CPA marketer, affiliate marketer, a local consultant, whatever it is you're trying to monetize the fact that people are on the internet and they have a problem and you have the solution and you want to monetize that process, right? At the end of the day, okay, for instance, and I say usually via the internet because, for instance, hanging out with Greg in New Orleans, if he said, hey, I need a web designer for this, whatever, blah, 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 I said, look, I got a guy who can do it. I can connect you to that person. That didn't take the internet. He wasn't looking for the internet. So this is sort of a job description, and at its very core. I do a lot of things, but it's very core. Here are my credentials, okay, guys? So I am a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, 2006, 2010, okay? The Marines saved my life because prior to 2006, 2010, I was a jackass. There's no reason that I should be, not in jail or dead or, and I joined the Marines 2006, 2010, put some discipline, direction in my life, made me also realize I wasn't cut out for a boss. Because in the Marines, you got a lot of bosses, and you have to do exactly what they say when they say it. That's what makes the Marines the best. Hoorah, Gus. Right? Since then, I've built numerous six-figure businesses within months that create a seven-figure empire that I've built in under 2 years. When I go into a market, I go into a business, we can go in 90 days and easily generate a six-figure business. We have that template, we have that game plan down. So I'm an entrepreneur networker. I speak, I train. I like to think I'm just an overall marketing badass. And I think a lot of people on this call, I think you're marketing badasses too, especially if you're following Greg, because he's up to some cool shit, okay? Or, that's where Robert found, Daredevil marketing, okay? So, most importantly for you guys, I am caring, okay? And because of this today, I'm going to share with you some stuff that's really hard for me to do. That's because the stuff makes me a lot of money. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I guaranteed you earlier, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. And at the very end, I'm going to show you how to automate it. I'm going to show you the hard way. I'm going to show you the easy way. The hard way works. Okay. Are we ready? Get in a chat box. I need you guys. I feed off of you guys. So I need you in a chat box. I need like a shit yeah, hell yeah. Like, let's go. And it also gives me time to take a sip of my drink as well. Oh, you got a great crew, Greg. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Pumped. Fuck yeah. Perfect. All right. Now, this is what's been up. Both Robert and I have some really, really big ventures coming up, guys. And so we were under the gun a little while back to bring as much traffic as possible in a very short period of time. I'm talking paid traffic, organic traffic, offline traffic, direct response. We needed to brainstorm. Fortunately, Robert and I, my business partner, we live in the same city. He lives in Columbia. Who can guess what is exactly, we live about 30 minutes apart, 15 minutes from each one of us. There's an establishment we like to go to. Who can guess what that establishment is? Who can guess what that establishment is? Well, it's more than a bar. Hooters. Right. It's a Hooters. Look at all the Hooters coming in. It's a Hooters. That's where we do our business at. Right? We can't go to titty bars and get business done. It's impossible. Go to Hooters, right? But, well, we needed the excuse to have a few beers. We need to brainstorm. We plotted out some advanced strategy sessions for the foreseeable future. But most importantly, dude, we started testing YouTube and Google Hangouts for even more traffic, okay? Now, first we went to YouTube. Why? In the chat box. Let me know. Why did Robert and I, why did we go to YouTube when we're looking for some more traffic for this venture? I need to see your answers. Hooters isn't on YouTube, Reggie. All right, so Chris says free. I'm getting number 2 search engine. Video is it. Traffic's high, massive traffic. Ranks in Google fastest, second largest search engine, easy to rank, converts well. Video is more engaging, SEO. And guys, all of you are correct. All of you are correct, okay? But we already had traffic there. Because we already had traffic there, but we knew we had only scraped the surface of what we were doing on YouTube. And it had served us very, very well in the past. And we just knew way more potential there. Okay? Way more potential there. And also because we keep our ear to the ground, we knew YouTube had been undergoing some very interesting and very lucrative, we've turned them into lucrative changes lately. Okay? And that's what brings us to the topic of today. In a chat box, yes, no. Who knows what Hangouts are? Yes, no. I need to know. I need to see what we're dealing with here. Okay. Yes, 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 no. Yes, no. Yes, 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 no. I don't know. So it looks like yes, no, no. Maybe like 75, 85% of you guys know what Hangouts are. Let me tell you, everybody who said no, you're in a better position right now because this is going to be your first exposure to Hangouts, and I'm going to show you what we're doing. Okay. Everybody else has said yes. If I want you, okay, let me do like this. If you said yes, can you do me a favor? Okay. If you think you know what they are and how to use them, completely brain dump and forget all of that silly shit marketers are telling you. All of that silly shit, use them for webinars, and I got this overlay in the bottom third, and you can put your name and shit. You know, everybody on this call isn't, set up to do webinars all the time, okay? You're consultants, you're marketers, you're not webinar providers, okay? Right? Done, says D. Andrea. If you don't know how to use it, that's perfect, right? So, everybody said yes, completely brain dump, forget all that silly shit. I'm going to show you how you really use them to make money. Okay? The answer's no now, says Chris. Suck for webinars. That's right. Brain dumped. Perfect. Now, this is sort of a definition of Hangouts, and sort of I'm going to take you through where they started for me is very innocently, and then how we progressed into where we are today. Okay? So Hangouts are an insanely cost-efficient and effective way to engage customers and potential clients. That's where it started for me. The shit was free. I got rid of Skype. I got rid of all those other things because I could conduct business for free over free Google web service, my business under Google Enterprise. It made sense. So we've been using them, as many people have, but we just used them a lot differently, okay? And for me, again, it started. Hangouts are great on Skype video. Who on this call has been on Skype video that went to hell and it's like you've just cursed and wanted to throw your computer through a wall because Skype sucks? Right? Chris says, me. Yes. Horrible. Right? Me. So that's where it started. Skype sucked. Hangouts for us were better for just simply conducting business. We're just, that's where it started. So we're putting numerous people on these web conferences. Guys, I was even able to convince some old school businessmen to the speed of new school business. Okay. Now, I even got the attention of Delta's CEO. More on that story in just a minute. Okay. But this is how powerful these things are. I'm going to show you more on this story in just a minute. So I want you guys to check this out. This is an actual just hangout. This isn't one that I'm going to show you how to do specifically. This was a private one. We're conducting business. Look at the arrows. Now, I'm not going to speculate the ages of these gentlemen, but I think it's a fair assessment for me to say I've introduced old school businessmen to the speed of new school business. And it's a fair thing to say because, listen, getting these guys on a hangout there, was hard. We want to do a conference call or whatever and talk an email. No, let's get on. Let's look at each other. Let's knock some business out. You can see we're sharing our screen, going over. This is one of my companies. It's called windtalkersecurity.com. And we're just going over everything that we need to go over to conduct business, okay? So for me, Hangouts are awesome. Hangouts are free. They're fun. You can put effects. You put backgrounds. You can do black and white and all this cool stuff. They work well on mobile as long as you're on 4G or Wi-Fi. Okay, you can usually get there. It's not a big deal. We're able to cancel GoToMeeting subscriptions, Skype, and two other things save us money. We just started doing Hangouts to conduct business. Now, would you like to hear a true story? I just like asking questions so I can take a sip of my drink. So, please answer so I can take a sip. Yep. Oh man, it's tasty. I haven't had vodka and OJ in a while. Right? True story. I'm gonna tell it here. So, how many people have heard of Delta? Maybe Delta Airlines is sort of somebody. Okay. I had a terrible experience with Delta. My family, my fiance, and one of the little ones, we went on a flight. We had a great first flight. The connection we were completely embarrassed in the terminal. It was just this crazy thing. So it wasn't even a delayed flight. The flight the lady behind the counter that you check in on your tickets or whatever. She was like yelling at me across the terminal. It was crazy. So I went through normal channels. I submitted a complaint and I like a 3,000 word complaint, guys. Like I put hours into this, because I painted a full picture. Look, I'm not just telling you about the shitty part. The first part was good. This part was shitty. The end was good. And then what did they come back with? Oh, here's a $25 credit. We're sorry. No, that's not it. What did I do? I took to the internet. I opened a live Google Hangout and I told my story. You type in Delta Airlines complaint, it's Delta, and then Rimac. Okay, let me show this to you. Let's just make sure that this is still. Let me pull over a Google window over here for you guys, and maximize this. We see Google, right? I'm incognito, guys. I'm not locked in. You can search on your own. I'm not ganging this stuff at all. I have no reason to lie to you. Delta Airline complaints. Down here. So I'm not number 3. Whoop, actually, right there, there's this over. It might be number 3. Yeah, there we go. You type in Delta Airline complaint. Delta. This is a paid advertisement by Delta. Let me zoom in for you guys. Okay, so Delta's paying for this advertisement. Okay, Sean, I'm gonna address that in just a second for you, actually, buddy. That's a great question. Delta, Rimac. Guess what? The CEO saw this, right? The CEO saw this. His personal assistant reached out to me. Let me get this over here. Now, I want to go ahead and address this really quick because if one person asked it, then all of you are. Sean says, how come we aren't doing this on a Hangout? And that's the problem, Sean, is all the marketers, if we go back, well, let me get back to my PowerPoint here. Where was it that I said? Completely brain dump and forget all the silly shit marketers are telling you. marketers are telling you to do webinars and Hangouts. No. The same way that you ask that question instantly, I can answer you. You can't do that on Hangouts yet. Okay, we use Hangouts in a different way, and we're getting there, right? All right, Sean said he's got it. Cool. Okay, so let's get back to where we were. So again, the point is, I'm not teaching this stuff to you. I'm not about to teach stuff to you so you can go out there and use it to just complain and get your way and bitch all the time. No, okay? The point of this is to show you the power in Hangouts, because the CEO saw this, had his personal assistant call me, chased me down for days until I finally talked to him. They said, hey, this is the most fair and balanced thing I've ever seen. And it's amazing you were able to do that, okay? So the point that I want to impress on you is there's no cookie cutter, there's no Bible, there's no right or wrong way to use these things. I'm going to show you how to harness the power of them, use them the way that you need to use them to profit, okay? Now, Hangouts broadcast, they stream live on YouTube. So everybody who said it's easy to rank videos, Google owns it, think of the immediate ranking power. Live content, streaming through YouTube, okay, right? You can embed the code right on your website or your blog. We're going to get into that. It's a little bit of our secret sauce. It automatically records to YouTube, guys, okay? And for me, most importantly, it's easy as hell to set up. Now listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. The fact that I can turn on my computer in the morning and log into this webinar is a feat all on its own, okay? My business partner, Robert, will tell you, you know, quicker than anything. I don't even have the passwords to half of my companies, okay? I own 2 companies. They won't give me passwords. I will break shit, right? Yes, Jacob. Okay, they're easy as hell to set up. I'm going to show you that. So, mad scientist thinking, guys. Okay, we know that YouTube videos are powerful when it comes to ranking. You've told me that already. And then there's a lower barrier to entry. Now, I sort of told you what that means, but, you know, in your words, what's a lower barrier to entry to you mean? Right? It's like the answer's right there, which sucks. I meant to make that not be there. But, guys, you don't need a website. How many of you go, shit, I want to go into market, and I got to get a domain, and then I got to get content, and then I got to figure it out, and then I test conversions, and then to get a hosting, and an FTP, and all that bullshit, right? No, you don't need that. There's a way lower barrier to entry. Okay, you can use these Hangouts, go into a market. If it's working, then you scale up. Then you just dominate the market. Okay, Andre says, story of my life. Me too. Now, we know that social signals are a huge part when it comes to ranking. If you didn't know that, I'm telling you now, social signals are a huge part when it comes to ranking. There's a lot of factors, but it's a huge one. Okay? Alex says, holy shit, lights are going off like mad in my head. We hadn't got into it yet, Alex. So if they're already going off, just wait. Wait, we got some good stuff coming, dude. Okay? So, still, mad scientist thinking. Remember my mad scientist image earlier? We came to a hypothesis that Hangouts are the ultimate video with social signals. I mean, it's live content. It's streaming live right through YouTube. Okay? Now, what's left to do when you have a hypothesis? We got to prove that it works, right? You got to test it out. I don't remember the 7-step theory or scientific process. I didn't pay attention much in school for that. But I do know that I need to prove something when I think it may work. You know, right? I'm thinking to myself, excuse me while I take a sip of my drink. I'm thinking to myself, this has to rank pretty quickly, and it must be one of my best feet forward in ranking. So I called up a buddy. I was like, yo, got 10 minutes? Just record a quick interview type thing with me on this Hangout thing. I just want to see if it ranks for a very simple keyword, and let's just see, look at it. His reply was, hell yeah. Okay? Now, it's sort of a, I messed up. As I just told you, I can break anything. They don't give me passwords and nothing. I'm not allowed to touch a lot of things. They're like, just go talk to people. Like, don't touch anything, right? But I let Robert know. I broke Google, okay? And he wasn't surprised at all. I want to show you guys this image, okay? So the test was best marketer in South Carolina where I live, and I did a little interview with my friend Zane, just to see what it would do. Now, what happened was we went into the Hangout. We never hit, when you go into the window, you still have to hit broadcast to be broadcasting and become a Hangout. We went into the window. We never hit broadcast. We left because we messed it up. We went in later and did the Hangout. So let me ask you guys this question, and I need you in the chat box to tell me, when was the last time that you ranked something that you never did? I'll give you a second to ask that question. It sounds rhetorical, but never, right? Never. So when I go to go look at my tests to see what happens, and then I see a Hangout ranking number 2 that I never did. It's gone now because this was months, the earlier last year. It actually stayed there for a while until Google did an update, right? I never did that. Guys, what does that tell me? Okay? What does that tell me? That Google is looking at these things before you broadcast. Google's ready. They're like, hey, here we go. This is how I like to explain, Hangouts and Google and this stuff after I see this, okay? Never broadcast it, never did anything. Google ranked it. How many of you people on this call have a friend, or you've ever been in this position? Hey, what do you do for a living? How do you pay your bills? And then 35 minutes later, this asshole's still talking about how cool he is, and you're like, God bless America. I wish I never asked that question. Right? Google loves itself. That's right, D. This is right here. That's exactly what it is. Google's like, give me a reason to talk about myself. I will. I got excited when I saw this. When I saw things ranking I never did, I looked way more into this, guys, okay? And here's another fun one. I'm the best marketer in the world. Let me pull over another little thing. I just want to make sure because algorithms change daily. So let's go back in here to another window. All right, Google. Oh, shit. Yahoo. Some asshole. I got some stupid extension on here. It goes to Yahoo now sometimes. I got to fix. Okay. Best marketer in the world. There I am. This is me, number 1. This is one of the people that did this free webinar, and they're like, oh, I want to be the second best marketer in the world, so he did this. I'm the best marketer in the world. I'm number 1 because Google says so. Now, am I the best marketer in the world? Who knows? But this is cute, okay? When I kid with people, like in a social setting, like I could have did with Greg or anyone else, they say, what do you do for a living? I say, I'm the best marketer in the world. What? You don't believe me? Give me your phone. Make them pull out their phone and Google it. I make them pull out their phone and Google it, and they're like, oh, you are the best marketer in the world because Google says so, right? And it's very easy to do things like this. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. But trust me, it's an easy conversation starter, right? Chris says classic, right? Anisha says brilliant. I like you, Anisha. Anybody calls me brilliant, I like that person. Okay, now all of this is cute, okay, and we're having fun, and I hope you're having fun so far, but I want to be serious, guys. Being serious, okay? At the time of doing this training, right now, Hangouts are responsible for generating myself, and more importantly, my students 7 figures. Al, we're getting there. Okay? I want you guys to understand this. Let's get serious for a minute. We've been having fun. I've taken you on a journey, okay? But right now, Hangouts are responsible for generating myself and, more importantly, my students into the 7 figures. A lot of successful students, Steve, and we'll get into that. Now, I want to look at other Daredevil marketer successes. These are other people that have joined or attended this free call. And some of them didn't even take me up on the offer at the end. They just went out, took the training, and implemented it. Bill Walsh closed a $40,000 video marketing deal, large part to Hangouts. This is right after this call, okay? Lou, he said, I did my first Hangout, Google search page 1, position 8 in 16 minutes. I did this for a prospect to show them that I know when it comes to SEO. A bit rough for my first time, but I think it makes the point. Okay, he got the page 1, number 8, 16 minutes. Edgar came into our group. He was telling us how happy he was to get to page 1, position 1. Okay. Leo, he took over the whole first page. Oh shit, you have 9 of 10 listings on page 1. You're number 5 for Portland video marketing. Great job. Ferdinand, my man, we actually talk a lot more now. This guy has a 7-figure business now because of me. Okay, he has over 100 doctors in the house that want to use this because of what he showed him he could do with Hangouts because he attended this free live training. Okay, and he's giving great, great thanks to us. Here he says, I now have a high 6-figure business. This is back in October, 7 figures now. I talked to him yesterday. Gary just came in, said, hey, I ranked 2 of these videos for Product City 11 million. Cool. So, in my mind, okay, and what's important to me is, listen, I'm the expert. I can rank shit all day, right? If who I'm teaching and helping isn't getting results, then there's not a success. But for here, this is a success. Okay, and I could do screenshots for an hour. Okay, and you'll see, especially people you see in the group, I can share the group. But look, I've profited. My students have profited. Now it's your turn to profit. Okay, so first I want to talk about monetization, if that's cool. How do we monetize this? So before we go there, and to give myself another reason to take a sip of my drink, please tell me how you think you could monetize a Hangout. I want you guys to I don't want to give you everything and just think for you, because if I have to think for you all the time, we're not going to know each other forever. We may never talk again after this call. So yeah, I don't need to sit here and think for you for an hour, right? I'm interested to see what you guys say, because there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. Okay, we're going to need more to see. So, sell leads to offline businesses, D says Legion, full services, local, funnel traffic to regular squeeze page, consulting, affiliate marketing, sell overlays, rent a video, cost per CPA, local funny videos, any way, any niche, inform clients, helping nonprofits get exposure, right? So none of those are wrong, guys, and that's the point. Like, I'm going to show you how to do this and how to dominate and take over these pages, but you know, doing what's going to make you money. Okay, make yourself a freaking star, says Jay. That's right. So here's one way. Inside of a Hangout, you have an option to screen share and review products or offers. Okay, so PowerPoint, screen share over a live Hangout. Now you can review a product. I know some gold affiliates cleaning it up from simple videos and reviews, and when they've added that, the conversion went through the roof. But if you're an affiliate type marketer, CPA type thing, or you're trying to sell something else, you know, you can review the actual product. Hey, I bought the product. It's great because of this. Look at it. Here it is. You can touch it, feel it. You know, here's its competitor. You can put it next to it, right? Consultants. Okay, this is what I need to know right now. Okay, listen closely, because this may be, you know, advanced for some people. Type in 1 if you're purely a local consultant. Type in 2 if you're purely an affiliate CPA marketer, and type in 3 if you do both. Let me see. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Oh, a lot of 3s. You see that, Greg? You got a lot of 3s. A lot of people doing local too. A lot of 2s. Perfect. A lot of 2s and 3s. Very few 1s. A lot of 2s and 3s. Right? 4 is not an option, John. Want to be 3 eventually. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we have a lot of affiliate marketers, CPA marketers, and consultants. Why wouldn't you double dip and share your expertise and get paid another way? So consultants, you can simply interview your client and rank them in their local area. You can expert them. Okay? Go after the key. I'm going to show you how to rank. You can combat bad reputation. Okay? Reputation management is a high dollar business. Anybody on this call do reputation management? If you do, you should be charging thousands. I had a doctor call me one time. And he said, and he said, Google me. I need help. I Googled him. He basically gave a bunch of people hepatitis C from leaving blood all over the place. I went back to the doctor. I said, listen, I can help you. It's going to be 20 grand. This is what we have to do. I need you on video at least 3 times. I need this, that, and the other. Well, if I get on video, the other people in the doctor profession will look down on me. Okay, asshole. So they're not going to look down on you for giving everybody hepatitis C? All right, goodbye. You know, good luck with that, right? So, but reputation management, because I'm going to show you how you're blanketing these pages, okay, and they can repair it very simply on video. Screen share and ask for the phone call. Lead generation, guys. PowerPoint screen share of a live hangout. 5 slides, maybe. Do you need an emergency dentist? Then you're in luck. We're open 24 hours a day. Give us a call. And that's it. Because guess what? Who's ever had a toothache and needed a dentist at 2 in the morning? Who's ever needed an emergency veterinarian at 2 in the morning? Right? You're not shopping. You're going to what's up there at number 1. You put the phone number in the title. You're calling. There's no shopping around. You're in pain. Your animal's in pain, right? Very simply, it can be done. Any launch jackers on the call? Launch jackers. Launch jackers. Yes. Yep. Hee hee. Is that a yes, big Polly? Yep. Yes, sir. Sean says I am now. Right? Launch jackers. One of the people who's in our Facebook group, and for everybody who takes me up on the offer at the end and wants to hang out with me more, you'll get to meet her. This is what she did. You guys are like this. She went into a product launch, took over the whole damn first page, all 10 spots with Hangouts. And then once she started generating sales, she went to the product vendor and said, hey, you can keep giving me 50 cents a sale or 50% a sale at this, or just give me 20 grand and you can take this whole page back. You can keep 100% of all the traffic. And 20 grand, maybe, I don't know what the number was, but I think it's 10, 20 grand, something like that. For her to take over the first page, it took maybe a couple hours of her time and a few bucks, if that. Right? And as soon as she generated sales in that person's launch, she went right to him like, hey, I own your whole organic traffic. If you wanted to keep 100% of it to yourself, just buy it from me. Right? He says that's fucking hilarious. It's true. Guys, that's what I'm trying. I just want to impress upon you guys. You guys are obviously a very smart crew. There's so many ways you can monetize these. I just want to get your brain moving a little bit. Okay? Instant experting your client. If you have a client, you can turn them into an expert. You sell them branding and rankings, i.e., expert heart surgeon in New York. Okay? Now, this is somebody earlier said something, and this is it was smarter than they said. You should be experting yourself, or can't remember how you put it. But to me, instant experting yourself, this is even more powerful. I can have a conversation, and let me show you how powerful this is. We're on this call right now because I instant experted myself, and I showed Greg in New Orleans, and he's like, shit, I got to get you on my people, right? Okay, so brand yourself. Make yourself an expert. Why wouldn't you claim that? If I'm about to show you right now how to do this, why wouldn't you? Okay, and I know why you wouldn't, because you haven't paid for the information. So you devalue it. I would ask you to pretend you paid me $1,000 to get this information, and if it helps you, go ahead and send me $1,000 right now if that helps you retain it. Okay, but branding yourself, making yourself an expert, why wouldn't you claim that? I'm going to show you how right now. I did. Okay, and this is an older screenshot. Again, let me just go into let me pull a tab over here. Let's go to Google. Let me show you that I experted myself. Okay. Now, let's go to Google. I have office space in DC, not far from where Greg's at actually, so we'll be hanging out a lot more. It says I'm logged in. Let me log out here. All right, so I'm not logged in. I'm incognito. SEO expert DC. Okay, and I can put Washington in here, but that's just a longer word. This is a tougher word. So SEO expert DC. This person is one of my students that thinks they're going to come and play on my playground here at number 2. She's got something else coming. Okay, but I'm number 1. I'm number 3. I'm number 4. I'm number 5. I'm number 6. And that's it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 50% of the first page. Right? DC in the house. That's right. Northeast. Right? Alex says, fuck. Alex, why such harsh language towards me? Am I in your stomping grounds? Right? Why would he do this, guys? And a lot of you said three, so you do local consultant stuff, right? Greg, are you jumping in?
Yo, yo,
Yo,
yo,
yo, yo,
what's up?
what's up?
Yeah, no, I just heard you in the background. I just didn't know if you were jumping in or not.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
You good? Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So, guys, are you digging this so far? Does this make sense? So far, I want to show you that I'm going to show you how to do this. We're getting into that, like I said, and stick with me here. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, but you can make of this what you will. Okay. I was the first person to innovate this process and this technique. And there'll be copycats and stuff out there, but because I innovated it and I do the technique, I only do money so many ways. Okay, I don't do a lot of CPA stuff. I do affiliate stuff, but I mean, there's no, you have to do Hangouts this way. You can only do Hangouts this way, right? Okay, so let's get this back over here. Actually, just put it up here. Okay, so I did, right? Now, again, I showed you this earlier, best marketer in the world. I'm number one. I can joke with people that say, what do you do? Hey, I'm the best marketer in the world. Oh, haha, yeah. Oh, no, pull out your phone and Google it, and then I'll show you, right? So, you guys ready for step-by-step? Now, hey, if you've been completely ignoring me to this point and not taking notes, now's the time to do the exact opposite, okay? Now's the time, if you have, to do the exact opposite. That's all I'm saying. If you've been paying attention, just keep doing what you're doing. You guys ready for the exact steps? We're going this is what I'm going to do. Step by step. I'm going to show you visual. I'm going to show you I'm going to tell it to you, and I'm going to show you in the search engines. Okay? So, I know that people learn by reading. I know people learn by hearing and by seeing. I get it. We all learn differently. So, I'm going to do my best to cover all of it. Everybody's ready. John says this is outstanding. Thank you, John. Perfect. Russ is ready. Right? All right. How to do it. Okay? Here's 6 simple little steps. 1, make sure you're signed into your Google account. Okay, it is a Google Hangout. You have to have a Google account. You have to log in. You click plus in your name at the top. You move your mouse over. That goes to your Google Plus profile. You move your mouse over to the left side of the screen. Okay? A flyout will pop out. Click Hangouts on Air. Then you click Start Hangout on Air. Make sure that the title is keyword rich. So if you're wanting to rank for how to teach a cat to piss in the toilet, that's what you want your title to be when it asks you to name your Hangout. Okay? When you name your Hangout, that is your title. Right? Then if you're going to invite people, you click invite and you're done. Easier way. Go to youtube.com. Make sure you're logged in. Click upload. And then it brings you to this screen. Everybody see this? Then on the right, you just click broadcast on the Google Plus Hangouts on Air. You see that? This is easier. It works for local SEO and the whole country, Kevin. We're going to get into that, dude. I got some shit to show you. Promise. You've never seen this stuff before. Depends, Sean, and we'll talk about that. Save that question to the end, okay? Sometimes backlinks aren't required. Sometimes they are, but I'm going to show you how you get good backlinks by embedding and setting up certain sites certain ways, right? Right? So, this is the easier way. Guys, on the call right now, who thinks I can do this? Can you log into YouTube, click upload on the right, click the thing and put a couple of things? I mean, all that clicking, right? Whew, 3 clicks. Fingers tired, right? Now, guys, everything I told you is public information. This isn't. You could have got off this call right now. You could have figured out how to start a Hangout on Air. That wouldn't have been a problem. Okay? But this is where we separate ourselves from the rest of the marketers, is we take the embed code from the Hangout. We submit our live embed code across numerous digital assets, Each of those assets are then submitted to social bookmarking sites. This is all before we go live. This is all before we go live, okay? Now, think about this for a second because we're going to keep going. Everybody remember the slide where I showed you that Google was looking at things that hadn't happened yet and ranking them. You guys remember that? So when I saw that, I said, well, shit, I might as well take this embed code, put it all over the internet because Google's looking at this stuff before I go live, right? And so that's what I did. And I said, wow, I should probably take all these new pages and just submit them to a bunch of social bookmarking sites like Facebook, Twitter, Dig, Reddit, and the like. And then Google's really going to pay attention to what's going on because they're already looking now all these social signals. And I haven't even gone live yet, guys, okay? We take Tumblr sites. WordPress and Blogger each get one post that include our embedded Hangout and a short paragraph of unique content. Now, the content does not have to be unique. I just suggested it's unique. You can get away with it not. Each one of these are linking back to our YouTube video, which your Hangout becomes a YouTube video when you're done with it. It's a file, okay? Or the site that you want to rank. Okay, so you want all these links pointing back to either the video, if that's what you want to rank, or if there's a web page you want to rank, that's where you want to point those links back to. And then each one of these new pages with your embeds, your links, and your content is submitted to 25 more social bookmarking sites. Right now, I use OnlyWire. We're really close to having our own in-house thing. Real quick, by a show of one for yes, two for no. Who knows what OnlyWire is? Not affiliated with them. I just want to make sure. I don't want to lose everybody. One for yes, two for no. 1, 2, no idea. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, there's enough twos that people don't know. So real quick, this will only take a second. Bear with me for a second. I want everybody to make sure that they're following along here. I don't want to lose anybody. Okay. For all you smarter ones, you can be patient. So onlywire.com. Okay. It takes your sites and it automatically publishes it to 50 of these social networks. Okay, you can see all the different ones: StumbledUpon, Blogger, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Plinko, Dig, Google Plus, Scoopit, Twitter. Okay, so basically you put your information in one time, and then it sends it out to all of these. So imagine Hangout. I showed you Google's paying attention to them before they start. You embed it across a bunch of Tumblr, Blogger, and your own sites. Then you take all those new pages, and then you submit all those new pages to this. Okay, it's what I like to call a social signal bonanza, right? Alex says I like this shit. Okay, so this is all, and this is pretty inexpensive. You can, they're always doing different things. I've been with them for years, but I'm making my own now because we use them so much. It's just way too expensive. What I can make my own, but you can try it for free. I think you can get like 1,000 submissions a month for $5, $10, whatever it is. Okay, so that's OnlyWire for whoever didn't know. You're welcome, and I work for tips. Okay, I'll leave my PayPal at the end of this. Now, so get back over to this. Get out of here. Okay. Here's another way, guys. Okay. Now, this PowerPoint, when I made it, was all black and white. Someone came in and made it look prettier. But I put this pyramid on my own. So you're welcome for that because it's about the most amount of work in a PowerPoint I've ever done was inserting this pyramid. Okay, so at the top is your money site, guys. It's whatever you want to rank. It's your Hangout. It's your YouTube video. It's your client site. It's your press release. It's whatever you want to rank. Okay, you have your WordPress, your Blogger, your Tumblrs, all the embeds linking up to your money site that all contain the Hangout, right? And then all of those were submitted to these social signals automatically getting syndicated. The Facebooks, the Digs, the Reddits. Okay. Now, have I completely lost anyone, or are you digging this shit? Put digging this shit, or you lost me. Let me just see here because I get this stuff. Let's see. Really, nope. Really good info. Math skills. Digging. Yes, lost, but digging it. So that's cool. Money site. It can be Big Paul. Yep. Perfect. Okay, one person is completely lost. Max says, "Let's go, man. Digging it. Second cigar. I'm getting low on my first drink, so I might be on my second drink soon too. I hope you guys aren't in a hurry. Ignore the idiot. All right, thanks, Tony, Russ, everybody in the chat box. I appreciate that. So here's another way to look at it, guys. Okay, and we're gonna go over that, Chris. We're gonna go over that, Chris. The examples. I'm gonna show you the search engines. Or I'm not. I guaranteed you at the beginning of the call, I wasn't gonna leave any stone unturned. Okay, people learn audio. People learn visually, and people just need to see stuff. Okay. Now, Adam, yeah, we should. I wish Emily was on. I don't think Emily made it on here, my ops manager, but make sure you reach out to me. I'm interested in something like that. Now, here's another way to look at it, guys. I'm going to say this again another way. Step 1, create a Tumblr blog. It's free. Okay? Step 2, create a blog spot, blogger.com. It's free. Why did I include blog spots in my master plan? Why did I do that? You guys are smart enough. I know we'll get it. Yep, that's right. Casey, Dan, Big Polly, D, Zimmerman, Rick. Yep. Google owns it, right? It's best that if you use everything that Google owns, if you want to capitalize on Google's traffic at the end of the day. Okay. So step 2, create the blog spot. It's free, guys. Create a WordPress site. It's free as well. Now, we create WordPress sites and use the free one, but we have so many of our own domains that are self-hosted, we just use those. Okay, and I'll show you some examples of free ones that we use. But this is the point. Google Hangouts are free. Tumblr's free. Blogspot's free. WordPress is free. Guys, I haven't told you to spend any money yet, except for OnlyWire, which it will help you, but you can do that stuff manually, but it's free trial. Okay? Free trial. Write a relevant post around the vertical. So if you're teaching a dog how to get housebroken, and that's what you're trying to sell or rank for, you don't want to talk about refrigeration repair in your content. Okay, it doesn't have to be exactly about it. So an example would be if I'm going to teach somebody how to create a webinar, I can create a post around digital marketing because they're close enough. Okay. Google does a lot of, you're going to site. Okay, we need to embed our Hangout code. I'm going to show you where to get that, but basically in the bottom of the screen, okay, there's a little thing that says like links. There's a link to send to where your viewers go. There's an embed code in there. Okay, and that's what's important. You want to take that embed code, put it in these new pages you created or blog posts on these sites, pages in WordPress, blog posts on Tumblr and Blogspot. Embed your code, put in a title that's got the keyword, put in your content, make sure you're linking out to wherever you want to rank. Post all of these and submit them in OnlyWire so they get all the social signals right away. Google's looking at what we're doing. And remember, we have not gone live yet, guys. We have not gone live yet. This is all pre-live. Okay? Pre-live. Back to YouTube for final edits. Right? Okay, guys. You ready for me to go into the search engines, show you some live data? I can show you some recently set up stuff, how these are set up, linking out, and just show you the search engines. Because I'm not a PowerPoint kind of guy. I'd rather be playing around in search engines the whole time. Right? Okay, let's do this. Let's start here. Now, one of the best ways for me to show you an example of all of these embeds and everything is I live in Columbia. So I did a video review for an oil change place that I was very happy with. Oil change, Northeast Columbia, 1.5 million results. Here's my Hangout. This is my site. Okay. Why is my no? Okay, there we go. This is my site. 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 And that's my site. I own the whole first page. Now, what this is a Hangout right here, okay? Again, I took this Hangout, I embedded it across numerous assets that I have, and we'll just go down here and let's just pick out a random one. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so guys, let me zoom in. This is a blogspot. You see this? Blogspot.com. This is free for me. I named it the keyword. I put in my title. Here's my embed code. Okay. Here is my little bit of content. Okay. Here's my link out. This is my anchor text. Okay. This link goes to what I want to rank. What I want to rank. I want it to rank this Hangout. Okay. That's where my links point to. What's number one? My Hangout. Right. Okay. Let's go in here and just grab another. Here's one of the free WordPress ones. I showed an example of a WordPress one. Can you guys see this? Am I zoomed in enough? Right? Here's my little title. Look at the domain. This is a free WordPress site. I didn't spend any money here. Here's my embed of my Hangout. Here's my content. Okay. And then here's my anchor text out. On this one, I use Columbia SC Car Service. Change up the anchor text a little bit. Similar website. I linked back to the place that's considered an authority site because it's the person made the review about. Okay. This is what it looks like in practice. Okay. Does this look difficult? It's fun, Alex. This content is, right? So basically, you can create a new WordPress blog, throw in your information, put in your embed code, put in your little short description, link back out so you get linked. Your anchor text matters. Link to a authority site. Let me ask you, guys, why do I link out to an authority site? This is the key to everything. This link right here, okay, this is what's important, this backlink. Why do I put a link somewhere else? Why did I put a link somewhere else? Someone says Google love. So going to get flagged as spam site. Google likes it. That's right. So Google thinks, what's Google's job, guys? When you type something in, Google wants to serve the most relevant and pertinent content. Okay? And most of those are authority sites with high page rank. So in here, I put in an authoritative site. So it looks like, hey, I'm not just trying to game the search engines. Like I want your traffic to have a pleasurable experience. So let me link to a relevant and authoritative site in the niche. Okay, without this, okay, if this was gone all the time, then I look like I'm just gaming for this link right here. Okay, but since I'm linking somewhere else to an authoritative site, Google trusts me, right? Does it make sense, Linda? Because Linda said, I have no idea, right? Shows it's a resource. It's perfect. Okay. Now, in the chat box, tell me the most difficult keywords that you probably could try to rank for. It could be an authority site. It could be, we use press releases in there. We use other sites. Let everybody come in. Payday loans, Forex trading, credit cards, Viagra, car insurance, real estate. Oh, yep. Weight loss, Forex trading. Okay, I'm going to show you financial rankings. I'm not in the Garcinia. That must be because you follow Greg, and I know you guys do some crazy CPA shit with that. But would you agree that financial markets, real estate markets, are probably a little bit difficult. A lot of big banks dealing in there, right? Super competitive. Okay. So let me start by pulling this over, which Greg was introducing um, earlier. And actually, let's just get rid of this and let's just do municipal financing. Okay. Who knows what municipal financing is? Who knows what that is? Yes or no? Not many people usually do. Some do, some don't. Right? No, yes, nope, 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 yes, nope. City money, right? When a city needs to build, or say a college in a city, or a municipality needs money to build a bridge, a parking structure, buildings, they need municipal financing. Okay? Now, here's my hangout at number 1. We all see who's number 2, right? Does anybody recognize the name of this company? Can you see that? Goldman Sachs. Evil bankers, right? You think this isn't an important word to them? They used to be number 1. Or they're about to be pushed down because look, this is my site right here where I have Hangouts embedded. I'm about to take over him there too. Okay. This is another one of my sites where Hangouts were embedded. Okay. Let me zoom out. Now, why is this not particularly the best word for me? 41.9 million results. We're screwing Goldman Sachs right now. Why would this word not be the best word for me? Because we look for these types of deals. These are we lend these. Too broad, says Angela. Right? That's perfect. Not targeted enough. But if someone types in the word loan, do you think they may be looking for a municipal financing loan that might represent a city? Right? Municipal financing loan, 47.6 million results. I'm number 1. My Hangout is number 2. My Hangout is number 3. My website, number 4. The top 4 spots are my, here I'm down at number 10 as well, marching up. If we move these around and change these words some, there's just other. Oh, look at this. Municipal finance loans. We did one 6 hours ago. Who was this? Brian Abrams. Let's see who this is. There was nobody in my company. Please stand by. Somebody coming into my playing field. Yeah, you're going down, buddy. Must have been on my webinar. Municipal finance loans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my press release. Guys, check this out. Check this out. This press release right here is on September 4th. This Hangout was on September 4th. This is what I did. I took this Hangout, I embedded it in the press release. I called the press release company, and I said, syndicate my shit, and I'm going to do a live Hangout through it. Okay? And they did. And I broadcast it live through a live press release. Right? Isn't that cool? And right to the first page. Right? Mine. The state of New Jersey. This is my site. Take out financing. Wikipedia. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 70%. You think that the people searching this happen to just see me? Not only that, guys, I'm all over the internet for various words like this. We get phone calls like, who are you guys and how are you everywhere? Okay? Right? Now, show you another example here. Let's do this one. Commercial real estate construction. Commercial real estate construction. I'm number 1. Why is this not a good word for me again, guys? Because it's not a buyer word. I'm looking for people to want loans. I'm number 1. Look who's number 2. BBT Bank. Number 3, Wells Fargo. Fuck you. Number 4, Lighthouse Bank. Eat my shit. Realestate.com. Another bank. All these guys down here. Bank of America. All of them. Trust me, the banks aren't happy with me. Okay, guys? Trust me when I say that. They are not happy with me. Okay. Let me see here. I mean, are you guys believers yet? I mean, I can go all day. We did a $184 million deal for this one. Student housing, this is the most recent one. Student housing construction financing, building student houses for colleges. We're number one. We're number two. We're number four. We're number five. This is us. Here we are, number six. Okay? We're getting all the traffic. We're getting all the calls. Now, you don't have to do this in this market. You can do this in any market, guys. Whatever market you're in. Okay? Let's see. I showed you guys the Delta stuff, the municipal stuff, best marketer. I think you guys get it. Okay. I need to see if I've lost anybody yet. You guys enjoying this so far? You guys have a good time learning some stuff, right? Yep. Perfect. Okay. Now, remember this slide when I said this is Daredevil Marketing Mad Scientist stuff? I was going to revisit it and ask you, does this make sense now? Or was I just blowing smoke up your ass? I only ask questions because I just need to get some more drink. Right? Okay. Let's play a game. And Greg, I actually need you for this. I forgot to tell you before the call. So I'm going to tell you something in private chat over here.
Okay.
Let me know you got the number I just gave you. Everybody. Yep, you back? Okay, so we're going to play a game. Again, I need Greg. Greg, you're helping here because obviously there's hundreds of people on this call, and then the chat box is about to be on fire. So this is the way the game works. Need your full attention here, okay? The first correct answer wins something very cool, and you're going to tell me what that cool thing is. The correct answer is going to be a number, okay? But now, these are your options. I'll buy somebody a Kindle or an iPad mini. I'll give somebody a 30-minute consult with me. Put in chat box, if you're the winner, what would you like to win? Would you like to win a Kindle? Would you like to win some time on RiMac? Do you want one of those stupid iPad minis? Greg, help me look in here. Console time, iPad console time. Looks like a lot of people would like to win a consult with me. Would you agree?
Yeah, looks that way.
Okay. So did you get the you saw what I sent to you, the number I sent to you? That's the winning number?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So guys, everybody ready? We're going to play a game. Correct answer is going to be a number. Winner gets 30 minutes with me. Okay? And you'll get with Greg afterwards and he'll give me your information and we'll hook it up. Can you spot the pain in the ass? Number 1, create and name a Hangout. Takes like 3 minutes. Number 2, embed your Hangout with unique descriptions on about 6 blogs. Link to the Hangout or new web page, plus add your authority link. That takes 1 to 2 hours to set up, guys. Number 3, perform Hangout. Do your final edits, like 5 to 10 minutes. Right? What's the pain in the ass here? Whoever said 2 first is the winner. Did you catch him?
Yep. It was Don Bethune.
Don, put your email in the chat box. You're the first one, you won. Put your email in there. F you, Don. No, don't say F you, Don. Congratulate Don. He just won. Don't be hating on Don. Don't be hating on Don. Jeez. Don, put your email in there. Greg, if you could just do me a favor, dude, swipe his email, get it to me after the call.
Okay.
And I'll get my team to get in touch. We'll set it up. We'll get a 30-minute consult in.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Look at Don. Everybody's hating on Don. Don't hate on Don. Come on. You guys should be saying.
Why y'all hating?
Dude, these guys are ruthless. You guys should be happy for Don.
Oh boy.
Jeez. God bless. But no, that's what it is. Okay, guys? So, Don, we're going to get a 30-minute call. But, guys, the winner's number 2. This was taking hours to set up. Each and every time we want to dominate a new market, we're going out. We're creating more accounts. We're creating more content each time. Then we're going back over to OnlyWire. We're submitting it all. We're doing all of this stuff manually because we're testing. We're making sure it works. We realized very quickly that it was working. Okay? Now, picture this. What if instead of those 2 hours that step 2 would take you, and the 13 minutes the other ones would take you, so about a little bit over 2 hours, you're only spending about 13 minutes for all 3 steps. Picture that for a second. I gotta clear my gunners here. My
Muted.
are fogging up on me, right? When it says like that better. Damn. Brain blown. Okay? Now,
Unmuted.
these things for you on this call right now. Everything I just taught you, if you could automate it in just a few clicks, and you can spend your time worrying about dominating your markets like I do, and not a domination of your time. Right? How can that change things for you? You get more done. You get to focus on building your business, not working inside of it. Okay? Let's get real for just a minute, shall we? Okay? I've laid out a blueprint that if I didn't show exactly what happens to work, would that interest you? Everybody left on a call. Is this something of interest to you? At the end of the day, you can think I'm full of shit or not. I want you to be successful. I'd like to save you a couple hours of your life. If you start doing 4 hangouts a week, that's 32 hours a month. That's 384 hours a year. Right? That's a lot of time. A lot of times you should be spending with your family, your kids, or in the bars, or playing pool, or anything else besides, doing this stuff. So let's try this out real quick, guys. This is going to get dangerous. We are going to go into a live hangout. So you're actually going to see me. Okay, let me pause my screen here. I got to log into Google. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I'm automating this process. And you see if it's for you. So let me get here. I need actually to go to a new. Give me a second. I got to log into Google. And all my windows are incognito, so I can show you true rankings. Give me 1 second. And please, while I'm logging in, guys, in the chat box, just let me know. Digging it. You still with me? I just want to know what's going on here, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's you guys that I'm the expert. I'm supposed to be able to do these types of rankings, so I'm gonna make sure you're digging this stuff. Close out all of this. I just want regular Chrome. Avery says this is probably one of the best webinars I've been on, and I've been watching them for 7 years. How much would it be to get 30 minutes of my time? Avery, I really appreciate that. And we can talk offline, okay? But let me get into here. And then over there, logged in to this account. Let's test account. Remember, guys, you gotta log in first in order to get on here. So I'm logged in here. I'm going to Google here, and then change that's up. Minimize that. Bear with me for a second. No, you can't see what I'm doing right now. I paused my screen, guys. I don't want you guys trying to figure out my my password and stuff. So give me 1 second. I'm just getting logged into the Googles. That's all. All right, I'm logged in. Okay, let me show my screen again. Okay. All right, so I'm logged into Google right now. Okay, under one of our accounts. Now, the quickest way, like I said, just go to YouTube, guys. Follow along now. Why is Gene starting up? I hate my computer so much. Okay. Right. Let's go into this account. Now, you guys can see my screen, right? Right here. Click upload. This is how easy. I logged into YouTube. I click upload right here. I click Google on air. Google Broadcast on air. Right? Okay. So you name it. Guys, this is what it is. So let's put Greg Davis rocks your socks. That's what we'll call it, right? Right here's so you name. This is where you put your keyword. See this where it says set it up? This is your keyword, okay? So keyword goes here. Okay, so you want to establish that. Now, to invite people, if they're in your circles, type in their email here. Okay? You can require people to be 18 years old or not to join, or not. I really don't care. Start Hangout on air. So let's give it a second. It's going to start up. It might open up with my business partner's information on the bottom. Don't be confused. Let's see. Oh, no. Perfect. Okay. Now, can you see me? It's going to be, okay. Yes, it did. So this is a lower third. Joshua Bowles is my business partner in one of our companies, One Talk with Security, okay? This is not me. He has it set up to show up this way, but I use his account for these demo purposes because we have a lot of good stuff here. Now, you should be able to see my screen on the left. If I click this as a chat box, it opens on the right. I can chat here. Okay? Now, my extension, Hangout Daredevil, it does the same thing. You click on it, it opens up on the right-hand side. Okay? Now, can everybody see this on the right? Yes, I need yeses. I need to know that we're tracking here. I don't want to lose anybody. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have simple, we have advanced. Simple, advanced. I'm going to show you advanced so you get to see everything. Group. Think of a group as your niche marketing site, or say your, dogs how to sit. You have an accountant, you have a dentist. You'll want to create different groups for different things and niche them out if you want. That's what this is, okay? So for this example, I'm just going to choose digital marketing advertising. Inside of this group, we have 30 sites set up on the back end, which I'm going to show you, okay? Now, in the title, you can put spun content, okay? Right here, content spun, okay? You can put spun content in the title. What does this do? Guys, you remember earlier where I showed you that blog spot, and actually let me go, and I want to make sure that pull this out of the way, and then Google, I'll show you what this translates into, just so everybody gets a good understanding here. Everybody, keep your fingers crossed. Using a lot of bandwidth right now. Hangouts over a webinar, not the easiest thing in the world to do. Okay, where were we? Now, so the title becomes this right here. This is the title, okay? That's what this becomes, okay? Move this out of the way. Description, it can also be spun, okay? So that way you have unique stuff. It reads that. It doesn't have to be. It can be. What does this description turn into? This is the description. This part right here, right? Here's my description, okay? Indexer, choose yes. What we do in the background is we take all links that our extension makes, and then we wrap them up in an XML sitemap for you, and then we ping them for you to help them get found. Okay, so always choose yes here. Onlywire, choose yes. That means that each and every new page, in this example, well, actually, I can just go back. In this example, where I own the whole first page, guys, this is my Hangout. My tool made all these pages. See all these? These are all made by my tool. I didn't make them. Automatic. Each one of these new pages was automatically submitted to Onlywire, so they each got 50 bookmarking social signals. Okay? So when you choose Onlywire, choose yes, because you want them to go to, whatever. You can put in multiple accounts. We have multiple, so I choose one. Do we want to send the YouTube link through Onlywire? Yes, we do. Okay, that's another option. But yes. How much percentage of all of this do you want Onlywire? If you only want 50%, so we have 30 sites being made in this group. Again, check this out. It says 30. Okay, so say I only want 50% of them to go OnlyWire, I can throttle it down, or I want all of them. I always do all of them. Okay. Now, post interlinking. This is important. You click yes. This is what decides where your anchor text and where your links point to. So your keywords, if you do oil change car service, right? For each of these 30 posts, it'll rotate these keywords, which are your anchor text, which are, let's just choose one of these, like this one. This was a keyword. Columbia SC car service. This keyword is hypertexted, okay, and that's what this translates into, right? And then your link target, where it points to. You can point it to YouTube. You can point it to a custom URL. Put anything in here you want, or any one of the sites inside of that group you can point the links to. Complete control over it, okay? Additional authority links. This is where, down here, where I said similar website link, and then this right here. This is my authority link. We put press releases, wiki, whatever it is. That's what that translates to from this tool, okay? So you put in your authority link. Now, do you want to drip post? I got 30. Do I want to make 30 brand new web pages right now with all this information syndicated? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. But say I only want to do 5 a day and drip it out. So I do 5 posts a day. Over 6 days, all my posts get made and dripped out and only wired and submitted. Okay. Yeah. This Hangout might already be submitting or ranking. What I named it, would I say Greg Davis rocks your socks? The Google might already be looking at that. Actually, let me see. Somebody. Just to show you how powerful these things are that and Davis rocks your socks. Go off a tangent here. But look at this. Look, here's our Hangout that we haven't even started yet, guys. Look at this, 7 minutes ago. You see that? Google is looking at this shit already.
Holy shit.
They're ready for it. We hadn't even done it yet. Okay? I hadn't even syndicated it. I hadn't even embedded it. I hadn't done anything yet. And Google has already put it at #1. There's 58 million results, okay? Just showing you that. And that's the power in syndicating these things before you go live because Google's looking. Then you click submit. And that's it. And then you're done. Okay? Fill in the blank. Click submit. Done. Now, let me get out of this because we did take up a whole bunch of bandwidth. And let me show you the back end of Hangout Daredevil and where everything comes from because I'm not done yet. We got more stuff to help you rank back here too. Okay? Let's see. Let's do this one. Go on this account. Now, in the back end, this is where it pulls all your information from. So you put your sites in here. You have a site list. Okay? You throw them in here. You can bulk add. So if you get an outsourcer for $5 to build you 100 Web 2.0s, bulk add them in. Takes a little bit of time, $5. Okay? Making your groups is the same way. Shit. Click the wrong thing. Making your groups is the same way. Okay? Reports. It reports everything. I just did a Hangout earlier. Look at this. This is from earlier today. It created all of these 30 posts. There's the YouTube URL. Here's our anchor text. How to do webinars. How to do webinars. It mixes them up. Training that sells. We can just look at one of these that it created just earlier. And here it is. Like my post created this. It embedded. It put this in here. It linked out. And here's our authority site. Okay? All with the click of a button. Right? So you have full reporting. Under tools, we have a content poster. A lot of our audience was asking, hey, every time I want to post content to all of my different sites, right, I have 893 different groups. So I have thousands of sites. But every time I want to post content and not do a Hangout, can I do that? Here it is. We fixed it. Yes, you can. Put in your title. Put in your content. Got what you see, what you get. Indexer, yep, same thing. Yep, only wire, yes. We're going to put it in here. You want to drip them, yes or no. Same thing. You can syndicate the content to your sites without the Hangout. Okay? Right? Perfect. Okay, people are following along. Cool. Now, this is the exciting thing. We have what is we're just calling the exchange. We'll go in here. Let me show you. Now, what is the exchange? We have a Facebook group of all the customers, and we had one post, and we basically said, hey, this is one post you can come to. Come here, post your hangout, and please go view, like, or share. Whatever you do, come back and let us know. Well, what happened was people were just asking and never giving. So we made a credit-based community. Okay. Now look at this. I have all my Hangouts and videos in here. Just today, I've gotten a view, I've gotten a Facebook like, a Facebook share, a Google Plus One, a Facebook share, a Google Plus One, a view, a Google Plus One, and these are all natural, guys. All of these, right? And I gave away credits, and then people have to give away or earn them, and now they have credits to give away. Okay? So what you do is you take your brand new syndicated across the internet hangout, and then you drop the link in here. Okay, let's look at this. B2B marketing strategies, right? B2B marketing strategies. I'm number 1. No slash keyword. You want to come out rank me? Let's go. Right? It will work in other languages. But what you're getting is natural. It's not fake. They're not bots from China. These are real people really viewing your video, and let me prove to you that. Okay? So if I want to earn credits, just give this a second to get there. And plus I have 959,000 credits. That's the perks of creating and innovating and owning this system. You will start off with like 15, I think, 10 or 15, enough to get you started. And then if you do, you earn credits, right? Staying still thinking. Give it a second. That's perfect. I'll just I'll refill my drink while I was thinking. How about that? This thing's taking a while. Little bit more vodka, and okay, there it is. I want to show you guys this because this was a problem. Is when you buy views, you don't know if they're real or not. You don't know if the person just minimizes it or what. So what? Say I want to earn 19 credits. I'm gonna guess this is a long video. That's why he's giving so many credits. But this tells you how many credits I can earn. So I click on this one. Okay, you can see all different videos. It'll serve different ones every time. There's a lot of people in the community to do this. Give it a second. I'm sorry, it's being a little slow right now. I wish it wasn't. Yeah, you can. You don't have to face your screen, Chris. You can do a screen share and just show whatever's on your screen. Just give it a second. Sorry, this is being slow. Robert, if you can hear me, we need to look into why this is being so slow right now. I don't know if there's like a lot of stuff happening on the server right now, but it's still thinking. It took a while to get here. But I want to show you guys this. It's extremely important that you see this. Let's see. How does it work on non-English content? You can put it works anywhere that you can get on Google. It works. So while this is loading, I'm going to answer some questions I see coming in. Will the spin text work in other language? Yes. It just reads as spin text, not the actual language. Let me try clicking another one. This is being really slow right now. Yes, it's a holy shit moment. Thank you, Linda. Great, says Alex. Wow, fuck me. Video's already ranked. And thanks for pointing out, Sean. Oh, this is upsetting. Why won't this load? We'll give it a couple more seconds and we'll just have to move on because I don't want to bore you. I just want to show you how we're making sure that that you're getting real views. Okay? And I'm not sure why it's taking forever to load up on these. We'll get one more second. One more second, we're out of here. But trust me, guys, this is basically what happens. I'll explain it to you now so it makes sense if it loads in the next 10 seconds. Now we're moving on. This is what it does. It opens up the video and it says, hey, for 19 credits, you watch my video for 5 minutes, and then we're cool, right? You get the credits. What happens is if you open up the video, oh, it's probably because I'm incognito. That is. Let me get out of incognito and get back in here real quick, guys. I'm sorry. That's probably the issue. No, not Internet Explorer. I bet you that was the deal. Just want to make sure you guys understand we left no stone unturned here, okay? Earn credits. I usually don't do this webinar for over an hour and a half, so get out of here so people stop messing with me. Okay, perfect. Tools, earn credits. Jen, I was using incognitos to show you that Google wasn't serving up my relevant and recent searches, right? So if I was logged into my account, then I could easily say, oh, I could type in something and it'll show it because I've been there before, but incognito it won't do it. Okay, guys, we're gonna move on. I'm sorry, I'm not sure why this is being slow on my server right now. We're definitely about to look into it, but this is what happens, and what I'll do is I'll cut a video, a short demo for you in your people, Greg. Let's just try this again one more time because it moved pages. I'll cut a short demo, but what it does is when you open up the video to watch it to earn your credit, there's a countdown timer because it says for X amount of credits you got to watch for X amount of seconds or minutes. If you minimize, yeah, I know this GoToWebinar slows down everything. If you minimize that video and you don't watch it, the countdown timer stops and you will not get credit. What does that mean for you? Here we go. Watch this video. So it says click button, right? A timer will begin to count. Let me zoom in for you guys. Here we go. A timer will begin to count down for 1 minute and 21 seconds. As long as you are viewing the YouTube video, when complete, 2 credits will be awarded to your account. Now watch this, guys. Now I can also Google Plus One share this too. Look, 8 people in the community already did that. Those are powerful 4 rankings as well. Now watch this. Watch video. Now, look. I got to zoom out a little bit for you, actually. Now, you see this? See it counting down? Because I'm watching the video. Everybody see this. Look, look, look. It's counting down, counting down. Now watch. I minimize. I'm not watching. My view might not be natural. It might be fake. Look what happened. The countdown timer stopped. Guess who doesn't get a credit for a real view? Whoever's watching your shit. This is how we make sure that you're getting real views. I put it back up. Look, it's counting down again. Right? That's what it's trying to show you. So we left nothing to chance here, guys. Okay? Nothing to chance. Now, not only that, we do have a Facebook group, a Google Plus group. We have more training in the background for how to get set up, how to get everything going. Okay? We have an immersion course back here that teaches you through selling this stuff and different things. Hangout immersion, there's over 7 hours here. All the training's included over here with the Facebook group. Okay? So you got reporting. Shows you everything. Add your sites. Your tools are all back here. Content poster, video viewer exchange. Get your Google Plus Ones, your Facebook shares. Okay? Which are tremendous in your SEO. Right? Let's get out of here. Now, let's go back into this. Whew, that worked. Greg, it's always scary when I have to go into a live hangout on a webinar, right? But it worked. So, guys, does this work fast? Look at this. How to do effective webinars that sell. I just did this one earlier today, 31 minutes. And you guys just saw it. Already put #1 to something we never did. Okay, so you get that it works fast. Locally, oil change Northeast Columbia, I rocked the whole page with my tool. I didn't create all those pages. My tool created all those pages for me. I just did the 1 minute, 26 seconds on video. E-commerce. Anybody out here do e-commerce? I didn't even show you my e-commerce rankings. Buy shoelaces online. The word shoelaces, I'm like #5, I think. But buy shoelaces online. #2, #3, it's a hangout down there. And then our site. Does it work in a tough markets? I showed you this, guys. Municipal finance loans. Branding yourself, local consultants, SEO expert. You think if I tell somebody I'm an expert and I show them They don't believe me? Yes. SEO digital marketing agency. I'm number 1, 2, and 3. This says 1, 3, and 4, but I'm 1, 2. Excuse me. I'm 1, 2, and 3 for SEO digital marketing agency. How many assholes do you think are trying to rank for that? How many? A lot. I'm 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that makes me the ultimate asshole. Does it work for the toughest? Student housing construction, 9-figure deals, guys. I mean, I went through this. Commercial real estate construction, municipal financing, screw Goldman Sachs, right? Screw Delta. CEO knows me. CEO knows me personally because of my Hangouts. Again, commercial real estate construction loans. I showed you stuff. And short, hell yes, it works. I want to introduce you guys to Hangout Daredevil. Hands down, the absolute most powerful Google Hangout video software ever made. Guys, this thing's scary powerful. We got you one-click integration with Blogger, Tumblr, WordPress. It automatically creates the post and page for each. Automatically embeds your Hangout and submits each post to OnlyWire, meaning you're getting up to, it says 45. It's actually 50 now. Outdated number. It's 50 social bookmarks. We take all those new links, we submit them to a link indexing service on your behalf. You can utilize spin syntax, make it unique. Choose all your anchored keywords so you control that. Option for additional authority link. We like press releases. You can use Wikipedia. You can use whatever. You could use your own site in there. Okay? When your jobs are done, our system will let you know your job's complete. You can completely brand the reports, by the way. You can brand the reports. Hey, I made you 100 Web 2.0s, and I embedded your Hangout all over all of it. You owe me $5,000. Exclusive Facebook community. Actually, just let me you know what? I want to show you this. I want to show you the community. Actually, I'll wait to the end. We're almost done here, guys. We'll take questions too. I think this community is worth the price of admission alone. There are people in that community that are some of the smartest SEO people I've ever seen in my life. Okay? And I love it. We create and ping all of it. You get an RSS feed. I didn't even show you. All of your sites are putting an RSS feed, and I can show you how to take that and help your rankings. We add links to your posts from content pages on private domains. Guys, we've built this thing to serve our customers. We want to make sure you're getting results and rankings, because if you're not, then there's no reason for me to sell it to you or teach it to you. Okay? You can submit content without doing a live Hangout. It gives you flexibility. You choose where you want the links pointed to. Client site, custom site, YouTube, one of the sites in a group. Right? There's over 7 hours of recorded live Hangout and local consulting training included. We value at $300. I think that's a little low. Okay? And I want to remind everybody, this is not a software, guys. It runs inside of the Hangout, built on Google's API. Mac, PC, I don't care where you live at in the world, what kind of computer you have. If you can get on a Google, you can use my extension, which was built on Google's API inside of the Google App Market. We had the video view and social exchange, which I showed you. It's credit-based, so assholes can't be selfish. You get natural Facebook likes, natural Facebook shares, natural Google Plus ones and shares, and likes. You get natural views. In short, we've created the only Hangout extension that automatically goes out, builds your digital assets for you with complete control over every important aspect of linking and keywords. Then it submits all of those assets on your behalf to social bookmarking sites automatically. Not only that, we have the community of Hangout Daredevils a boot. We're nearing 1,000. Okay. Awesome people in there. Harsh reality alert. Not everyone is in a position in their life right now to invest in the most powerful Hangouts on the planet. I'm sorry. Okay. This is a good thing for us. And when I say us, I mean serious video marketers ready to make some serious money with very serious results, which I've shown you all three. I'm a serious video marketer. I have serious results, and I make very serious money. This is why I had to be priced so only a couple of you can grab it. This thing's just too powerful. Too freaking powerful for the masses. We monitor the back end for abuse. You abuse my shit, you're gone. Take your money back. get lost. Don't need you in my life. I use this to make money. Okay? Don't want it abused. Now, with all of this said, can we talk candidly? Right? And I'm going to ask you right now, how much would this be worth to you? Okay? Now, at this point, you can either say it in your head, you can put it in a chat box, but what is all this worth to you? That's something you need to figure out right now because I'm about to try to sell you something. Okay? How much is your time worth? How much is all of this worth to you? Okay? Now, guys, I spent months of my life. I lost a lot of business. I went through personal turmoil with my fiance, making my dream toy a reality. I buried myself in this for months. For months. Okay? So this is what I thought. And here comes a cheesy pitch for you. If you're ready for it, it's coming. I thought $3,000 would be pushing it. All day long, I'll sell for $3,000 though. And this is why. My customers now have 7-figure businesses. One guy made $40,000 the next day. I can sell this for $3,000, walk out my home office, up to my bed, go to sleep tonight, and sleep fine knowing that I provided a service and I didn't rip anybody off. Robert said no. Remember Robert, my business partner? I was like, look, dude, $2,000 is fair then. Like, this is my baby. Like, I'm the one that came up with this. I'm the one that did all of this. It's fair. He said no. $9.99, dude, it's a freaking steal. At $1,000, this tool is a steal. Okay? There's no, and I think you get that. I think you guys get that. Then I remembered I sort of like Greg. You saw that picture on Bourbon Street. We had a blast. I like this guy, you know? So he came at me and said, look, dude, I need you to hook my people up. You know, Greg, I like you. We settled on $6.99, final price. Final price. But right now, special invitation, Greg's guest only, $4.99. That's a one-time lifetime investment. Upgrades included for the lifetime. Any coursework, anything I put out that has to do with Hangouts, you're grandfathered in. And I got a big course coming out actually on Hangouts next month. You're going to be a part of that as a Hangout Daredevil right now. All of my Hangout Daredevils get grandfathered into anything I do for the rest of my life with Hangouts. And I'm going to sell hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars of information about Hangouts. You can get it in right now, $4.99. daredevilmarketing.com/GD. Somebody put in a chat box, please. Somebody put in a chat box, please. Did we get it out there? Just want to make sure. Right? No, not you. I'm just saying on the call. Guys, let me tell you something. I guess nobody put it in here. Let me just type it in here for you. http:// Nope, there it went. Greg got it. Thank you, Greg. Okay, so it's in there, so you can click on it. Guys, this is hands down the most powerful Google Hangout video SEO software. Let me remind you, it's not software though. It runs within the window. Okay, this is a warning. This isn't bullshit either. This is one of the only and last times that I can do this, that I can sell this at a lifetime access price. Guys, if you remember, I wrap your shit up in XML sitemaps. I ping them for you. I build links for you from content pages. That costs me money. When we take this to the general public very, very soon, this is going to be a $199 a month subscription fee. Bottom line. Okay? Right now, lifetime access to Hangout Daredevil will be granted for every early adopter. That's my guarantee to you. Okay? daredevilmarketing.com/GD for Greg Davis. Okay? And guys, listen, that's it. That's the end of my spiel. Greg, if you're there, and then let me clear my computer glasses here. They're fogging up and stuff. Um, Thanks for the kind words. I see coming in. Chris says he's in. Awesome. Can't wait to see you in. Make sure you follow your email instructions so you can get into the Facebook group and immediately start interacting. Ask questions, please, Tony. Please. Greg, are you there, dude? I need like
I'm
45
here.
seconds, dude.
I'm here.
I'm about
I'm
to
here.
run to.
I'm here. Go ahead.
I,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your
yeah,
thing.
I'm gonna run to the pisser, dude. I'll be right back in like 45
All
seconds.
right. All right.
Yeah.
So, what you guys think of that? What you guys think? Personal coaching. Yeah, we can talk about that offline. Shoot me an email, Greg at superfillerrockstar.com, and I can hook it up with you and Ryan Mack. That was good stuff, though. How he ranked the thing like while the hangout was in progress. That was just amazing. Yeah. So, do you have I'm sure you guys have some ideas on how you can lose this. Use this. Yeah, that's crazy. Good stuff. So yeah. So I mean, just got to be strategic. Just like he is. He's picking the right keywords. So be strategic and pick some keywords that you can monetize. But I mean, as you can see, you can build multiple businesses around this. Anytime you can rank that quickly, you're doing good.
All right, guys, I'm
Yes.
back. Whew. I feel way better. God.
I know the feeling.
You know that I know you know the feeling, man. I know you do. All right, questions. So let's do this. Let me just take questions because I'm sure that there are some. Greg, did you see any come in that you wanted me to address right away for your people? I was trying to present as much as I could, and
Yeah.
yeah, Mitch, I know it's the head, but come on, I know it's the head.
So,
I've been out the Marine for a few years now.
Marine
So.
talk. Okay, somebody said, "What if we suck at doing videos?"
Yeah, that doesn't even matter. So, like, literally, you don't have to do videos. You can share your screen. Okay, so you can put up a PowerPoint the very same way that I just shared my screen this whole time and did a PowerPoint. You can do that if you're scared to be on camera. Not only that, inside of the Facebook group. Okay, there's two things. Inside of Facebook group, there's a huge thread on how to take pre-recorded videos that you can get made for $5 and jam them through Hangouts on air and reap the same SEO benefits. Okay, right now we're nearing and we're very close to developing our own solution so we can tie it into the Hangout Daredevil so people don't, because the only solutions out there are really, really expensive. Okay, we're finishing up developing our own. But if you don't want to get on camera, you don't have to. A lot of our customers don't. They just do screen shares. Real quick down on dirty, I saw somebody say something about payday loans. Let me show you how crude you can actually be with these. So let me go over here. I know my screen's paused, guys. And then this thing and there. I don't know why fucking Yahoo keeps showing up on my Google Chrome browser, but I got something. Okay, let me share my screen here real quick. Guys, let me show you how crude you can be with these, okay? I did a little test not long ago. Payday loans. Let's see. 292. I think this is the one generating. Yeah, okay. Payday loans. 29229 is a zip code. I stuffed this Hangout. Look, I spent 41 seconds. Guys, this is one of the worst. Like, it's terrible. See? Do you need cash now? Right? And does this look familiar? All this urgent legal demand, blah, 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 right? Get $1,000, $10,000 instantly. Stop doing call us now, right? Look, this is it. I didn't even have to say, I did talk over this, but I muted it. And that's it. I did a Hangout. But look, I went right to number one. It's generating phone calls. It's bringing us leads. And actually, here's another one. This is where it was embedded. My tool embedded it here. You guys see this? Right? It embedded the Hangout, like I told you it would. It put in the little description, which I just stuffed it with these. Here's the keyword, payday loans, that links back. And then here's the authority site. right? And I'm generating phone calls. So guess what I do? I go down to the local payday loan page and I show them, hey, I'm making phone calls. I don't do payday loans, right? But I'm generating leads in them. Guys, it took me 41 seconds to do, literally. And I'm one of the last people in the world to say, oh, push a button and you're going to make millions. Because no, fuck no, you got to work hard. But with this tool, it automates a lot of the tedious work, and it builds a lot of these powerful sites and embeds for you. As I've shown you, Google looks at them before you broadcast. Okay. And that's the bottom line. So, let's see. I saw a few people say they're in. I can't wait to see in the Facebook group. T says, hell yeah. Let's see. Linda says, okay, that's brilliant. Thank you. I'm in. Welcome in, Linda. I can't wait to see you in. I see. I didn't know nothing about all this, but I like you, Rymac. I like you, and Rymac's not bad either. Thank you. At least I'm not bad. At least I'm not bad. What we got? Will you consider a payment plan? Maybe. I don't know, Lou. If Greg comes to me and says, look, I'm getting like mad questions about a payment plan, then maybe I'll think about it. But outside of that, no payment plan right now. Yeah, no, Jay, and that's something we're working on trying to integrate too as well. Yes, you can embed these on your fan pages. Yep. It's gonna be at $4.99 for. I'm doing this one more private call that I know for a fact, and then we're turning it into a couple $100 a month. It's just, guys, look, you send me $4.99, right? I gotta pay my affiliates, right? Greg's gonna make money too. We're all in a profit business here, and then I gotta still maintain all the stuff on the back end. Businesses don't run on one-time payments. You're looking for recurring. You're looking for mailbox money, right? So this is moving to $199, about $199 a month, very, very soon. We got the copy back. We got the sales letter back. Put it up and send traffic to. In the ways that Greg showed you how to send traffic to things, we're going to be doing that to this, right? These are all private, invite-only webinars, okay? Can you show us the replay? We record it. Hopefully we did.
Yep, it's recorded.
Can you show us that payday loan example again? Sure. Why not? Pause my screen and pull it up. I still don't know why Yahoo keeps coming up. I got some sort of stupid something again. Who was that asked for the payday loan example again? Chris, this is for you, Chris. So one thing that, okay, when I said it earlier and I said, why is municipal financing not a good word? It's broad, okay? But municipal finance loan, that's a great word. They're looking for a loan. So payday loans, and then I just stuff them with zip codes because people, that's a buyer thing, 29229. That's a buyer thing because they're looking for a payday loan in their zip code, right? That's a buyer word. And I promise you, this right here, I literally half-assed this. This is like the shittiest little PowerPoint. Look at this. It's terrible. Like, what? And you should hear me. It's even worse if you could hear me. You can Google it, right? And we're generating leads with that, okay? And that's a local example, right? And of course, we have a site down here as well. But you can see in here I stuffed. Let's just check. I don't know. Let's check 29212. 29212. Let's see if it shows up. 29212. It's a little bit further. It's right here. See that? And then here's my site again right here. Right. Oh, here's my site again down here. So I got three on this page, right? So these are low volume, but they're good. They're good. It's buyer keywords, right? Okay, let's see what other questions are coming in, dude. See, Chris, thanks for that. This is so fucking cool. Where can we watch the webinar again? I'm sure Greg. Greg recorded it. I record it. My neighbor recorded it, and his neighbor recorded it. So I mean,
yeah, well, it'll be by tomorrow, definitely. Maybe tonight, by tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, we definitely recorded it. So, and hopefully they all worked. Chris says, "Dude doesn't work for anything." That's right, and that's the biggest takeaway, guys. Is this is not I don't speak the gospel and how to use Hangouts, but a lot of marketers have been just lying to you and been real shitty, saying replace GoToWebinar with Hangouts. All you guys don't do webinars. I do webinars. Greg does webinars. Everybody on this call, you don't do webinars. What's a webinar going to do for you? Okay, they've been showing you the wrong things. Plus, Hangouts are not there yet for webinars. We can't interact this fastly on a Hangout like we can on this. So, John recorded. So not only did my neighbor and his neighbor, John recorded, we got recordings. So, is there a special Greg bonus? That's up to Greg, Ralph. maybe he'll think about it. I don't know. Chris, find me on Facebook, dude. / here, I'll give you my Facebook profile. Or I'm friends with Greg if you're already friends with him, but I think that is me on Facebook. Hook up there. And somebody else earlier also said they're interested in being affiliated in these municipal deals. That's something that I'm looking at right now and in my business and infrastructure, bringing on affiliates for that. But, the hard part about that is a lot of affiliates, and Greg, you understand this, affiliates, they want their money right now. You know what I mean? Yep. These deals take anywhere from 3-4 months to 18 months. But when they pay huge. And that's why we just keep in a pipeline so they're falling one by one once we got them in there. So how do you teach how to create great keywords? I'm not sure that's... I'm going to need you to ask that question again, Linda. I'm going to need you to ask that question again. I'm not sure. Let's see. What else came in here?
Well, somebody made a good suggestion about you can use Fiverr to make videos for you. Because there's tons of people on Fiverr that are doing videos.
No, listen. You can literally... Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. I'm glad you brought that up. Check this out, guys. And this isn't even a Hangout, but this is just ranking. But let me show this to you. So over a year ago, I had a video made on Fiverr. Actually, let me pause my screen because I got to log in somewhere. Actually, no, I don't. I had a video made on Fiverr. I used Fiverr to order spammy backlinks to this YouTube video, and it's generated. I think it's tree removal. This is it. Here's my video at number 1 right here. Okay, you can see March 1st, 2013. But it also, like, if I take out, let's just put like emergency. Let's see if I rank for that still. Whoops, get out of there. See, still ranked for that. And I generated like 70, 80 calls. And this is a case study. How much is 70 or 80 calls worth to a tree removal guy? I can tell you, those are 4- and 5-figure jobs. If he does 10% of those, does 7.5, that's 70, 80 grand, easy. Yep. Here we go. Sorry. Can't. Now you can. I paused it. Now you can. Okay. Emergency tree removal, Jacksonville, Florida. This is my little number 1 stupid little Fiverr thing, right? There's nothing special here. I have this number. I did this as a case study last year for my people, and I forgot about it until the other day, and I went and looked in the account, and the number had generated about 70 or 80 phone calls. How huge would 70 or 80 phone calls be to a small business tree removal guy? That could make his whole year. That could feed his family. Okay, so the things we do are important. So yeah, you can easily go to Fiverr and get a video made and jam it through for sure. Okay. Let's see. So a lot of you, said you couldn't see my screen, and what happened was it pushed all the other questions down. If you want to get those questions in, how do you choose the best keywords for ranking? That all depends, Linda. So I like to start long tail first, and then that way you're getting traffic, and then you work towards ranking the short tail. So to bring this example back over, the long tail is 24-hour emergency tree removal, Jacksonville, Florida, right? So if we type that in, 24-hour emergency tree, right? Okay, see, that's here. So this keyword contains numerous. It contains 24-hour tree removal, Jacksonville, Florida, which we're still number one. It contains what is it? Emergency tree removal, Jacksonville, Florida, still number one. So my suggestion when you start with keywords, I always start with the long tail. And work my way towards the smaller ones. Guys, it's important you look at buyer traffic. Everyone's like, I want to rank for, example, I want to rank for municipal financing. Okay, well, I'm glad you want to rank for it, but do you want phone calls? If you want phone calls, you need people that are looking for, like, I need municipal financing. That's the traffic you want. How long do the rankings last? Forever, Kirk. I mean, let me think of the oldest one the oldest video. This isn't pretty old. This video is over a year old. Okay, I'm still number one here. Right? That's March 1st. Oh, it's literally a year old, actually. I think student housing construction might be one of our older ones. Yeah, see, this was from July in 2013. Still number one. Okay. And we're scaling into this too because these are really good deals. So pay-per-call could be great for this, Chris, and let me tell you why people dick that up all the time. Okay, my tree removal example, I generated, and let's pull up a calculator. Let's do math together. How about that? Pull this up. And all right, everybody see this calculator? So I think it was about 80 calls. So say the going rate for a tree removal lead is probably about between 30 and 40. We'll call it $35. So 35 times 80. And remember, I paid $5 to get the video made, $5 to rank on a Fiverr. I'd make $2,800 in 1 year for generating leads for the phone calls. Now, those same amount of phone calls, okay, 80 of them, I know for a fact that the tree removal guys make 4 and 5 figures. Let's say he makes $8,000 for each job on average, and I negotiate 10% of his gross, right? Say he lands 10 of these deals. So if he lands 10 out of these 80 calls at $8,000, that's $80,000. So 8,000 times 10%. Now I've made $8,000. Right? What's more attractive? Pay-per-call or rev share? Pay-per-call is good when you're doing volume, large and huge numbers. Okay? So it's one way or the other, right? Hold on, let me get out of this. This keeps popping up. People keep trying to hit me up for my business. Here we go. We have blog spots for different campaigns. I have one blog spot, KO, that actually we run everything through, and it's so freaking powerful. Let me see if I can find it ranking somewhere first. Like I see this one blog spot that I've had for years because of its authority, just popping up everywhere. It's like it just wants to rank. It like outranks some of my good websites. It's crazy. Is it on this? Trying to think of somewhere she shows up. SEO expert, Fairfax. Yeah, let's see. No, I wish I had a good example for you, but it all depends because you can build the authority of your blog spot. You can actually spam your blog spot with spam and your tumblers and build the authority and and rank those as well. Jay says this is insane. Well, hopefully you bought. I like when people buy my stuff. Plus, I like helping people, so Let's see. What is making me the most money using this system? Complete domination, dude. So I'm actually toying around right now, okay? Because when you type in, for example, these big money deals, municipal finance, right? Okay, when you type this in, no, I'm about to show it right now. It's showing. Can you see it? Right? Can you see it? right? I showed you this earlier. I own all this shit, like the whole damn, pretty much the first page. Now, when we go to the second page, guys, Capital One, World Bank, World freaking Bank, the state of New Jersey, the Union Bank, Ally, another big bank. That's my site we're marching up. Goldman Sachs. Yeah, suck it, Goldman Sachs. But I can go to these banks. First Knox. Guys, what did this used to be? What did these sites right here on this page, what did this used to be? All of this on page 2. It used to be on page 1. All of this. I pushed them all to page 2. Now I'm, it's nothing for me to go and approach these banks and say, hey, I'm the asshole to push you to page 2. I'll sell you all this back. I need a $50 million check. Take it all back. And for them, it may be worth it. These deals are, 7, 8, 9, and 10-figure deals. Okay? Right? So beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Anthony says it's awesome. He says it's fucking awesome. Thank you, Anthony. Do you have any more questions coming in? Because, dude, we're going over 2 hours. I didn't realize how long we're on this call. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this call go this long. It's usually like a little bit over an hour long. Sean says this shit's crazy. I'm game. Keep talking is gold. Oh, they don't want me to leave. Yep. Whoever said earlier they want to pay to get me on the phone, just make sure you find me, hit me up. We can work that out. I can fix some stuff for you for sure.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
Sure,
Thanks for coming,
sure
Chris.
first.
Yeah, make sure you buy it first. Make sure you buy it first, and then
yeah, I think we're good, man. I appreciate you staying on this long. I mean, I realize I like you over deliver, man. So that's awesome, man. I think some great content, man. I really appreciate you coming on here.
No, yeah, it's a blast. I love, I love showing this stuff to people. I like showing them that, most of the people out there, are just assholes and they just sell you shit just to make money. I know you're not like that, Greg. I'm not like that. Both of you and I could walk away from this and we'll be just fine. So our pleasure comes from actually getting results for people, and letting people enjoy the same type of freedoms we enjoy. So no, I appreciate it. Everybody that's still here, I mean, the majority of the people that came are still here. That's awesome. So I appreciate each and every one of you, all your comments. Like I said in the beginning, this stuff for me, like without your interaction, this would have been no fun for me. Like I feed off of you guys. You're welcome, Alex, and everybody else. Greg, I appreciate you having me on, and we'll jam soon, brother.
All right, man. Sounds good. Talk to you later.